And on the next breath, you're just going to continue. You're going to inhale for 4 and exhale for 6. The extended exhale kind of brings everything to center and settles down your nervous system. So, starting from the crown of your head, just feel fully into your body. From the crown of your head all the way down to the soles of your feet. Feel yourself fully occupying your space. And so, as you take a breath, which comes in through your nose and out through your mouth, just feel the whole of your breath expanding and receiving the breath, and feel how the body naturally knows how to exhale. It doesn't hold on, it doesn't resist anything. It just naturally trusts and knows that it's applied with each and everything that it needs, and that when it exhales, that more supply is available and coming. So as we settle into the breath, I want you to feel into your scalp. Notice that's this one of the spots and spaces that we have a tendency to hold tension, and just welcome a sense of ease and just relax your scalp. And as you breathe, bring your awareness to your face, and you're going to relax your forehead or your brow line, as well as your jaws and all those other spaces that you have a tendency to feel and sense tension. So you're just going to invite in and feel ease into those spaces. And as you breathe, you're going to take back power over your attention. So, calling back all of your attention that is anywhere that is outside of this now moment, you're going to call it back. Meaning, you are going to take back your power, controlling and having your free will to direct your attention where and how you would like to direct it from one moment to the next. The mind is going to do what the mind is going to do, meaning that our minds are going to wander. There is no judgment against you or anything. When the mind does wander, you're just going to gently redirect it back to the feel of the breath. Not just from the focus that the body is breathing, but you're going to feel with your senses, feeling the slight sense of the temperature that is in the room, feeling how the air enters in through your nose, the subtle movements and motions of your accessory muscles, your neck, your shoulders. You just how does it feel to fully breathe? How does it feel to settle in and to take a moment to truly feel every aspect of the breath? From the moment that it enters the very tip of your nose until it reaches the base of your lungs and you feel into ease and exhale. You're allowing your nervous system and your system to slow down. You're easing any sense of tension that is noticeable, anything that is obviously just palpable that you can sense. You're being attentive to how your face feels from one moment to the next, and inviting in ease anytime you feel tension creeps back in. And along with this awareness, you're also easing and releasing any critique that you may have of yourself. There is no self critique. You are being and showering yourself with a sense of love and grace, that there is no rubric, there is no script, there is nothing that says that you are supposed to feel a particular way or sense a particular feeling. However you show up, however you feel from one moment to the next, is exactly where and how you need to be. In this space right now, there is no other place for you to be. There is no gauge or temperament of right or wrong. However you show up, from the breath, from the flow, from how you feel inside of your body, it is all enough. It is all sufficient. It is beautiful. It is perfection. Feel into the sense that there is, in the same way, you are not holding any judgment or critique against yourself. You are modeling your awareness of how Source sees and, and flows through us. There is never any judgment of anything that you could ever do, from the crowns of our head all the way down to the soles of our feet, to every thought we think, to every sensation, to every feeling. You are loved unconditionally. On the side of this realm, our experience with love is often met with condition. To those that are the closest to us, to those moments and times when we feel a sense of disappointment, when we feel the condition and the pain and hurt that comes from not being fully loved without condition or unconditionally loved. Feel into your body, again, feeling in through the crown, all the way down through the whole of your being, that every cell, every molecule, every bit of essence that is you is loved beyond measure. No matter how you may have judged yourself, or any time that a sense of regret or fear, or any of those things that come up and surface, that you in any way feel less than the being of beauty and perfection that you are, know that you were never judged, and you will never, ever be judged, but you are loved unconditionally, meaning there is nothing you could ever say, be, do, think, or have or experience that would ever negate or lessen the love that you are. Because you are loved unconditionally, because there is nothing that can be done that will ever change it. Anything you ask for, anything you feel, any and everything is all supported wholeheartedly with a loving yes. Whether it be for your highest and best or not, you are loved and supported beyond sight, beyond sense, and beyond human conception. Sometimes it is hard for us to be able to contemplate a love that is so expansive. It's so, the depth so wide, that's so infinite and eternal. But that is who and what you really are. Love itself. And as a being of pure love, you are Source, expressing as form. So each one of us, from human expressions, or from us as man, from expressions of us to bugs to everything and everyone, animate and inanimate, all are expressions of Source seeking to experience itself from the billions of perspectives and viewpoints. And so, as expressions of Source, we are all different perspectives of one mind, one consciousness. And as such, there can never be a judgment, because it is all Source seeking to experience itself in an infinite number of ways. In being Source, having various infinite different experiences, there can never be any limit or cap to what you can do. And as expressions of Source, your word is your bond. We've often heard that being said, meaning that whatever you think, whatever you believe that becomes a knowing about yourself and your identity is so. So, whether you believe, it is often said, whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, your belief and your knowing makes it so. So, in this time that we have together, we're going to feel into the intention of infinite presence. Infinite presence, meaning as source, expressing through and as infinite forms that all offer a different perspective. You are, I am, we are one with all that is. And as that oneness, all that source can do and is capable of, so are you. So that is feeling into the sense of limitless. You are unlimited. You are unbound by anything. So feel in with each breath the expansiveness of what you are. And so if it feels right for you, close your eyes, breathing in through your nose, inhaling for 6 and inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 6. Feel and use your senses, feeling into your heart space, into the expansiveness of your lungs. Feel how, as you inhale, there's a sense of expansion. There isn't a sense or perception of the ribs or other supporting structures that limit the amount of air you take in. There's a sense that it's almost never ending until you're unable to take in any more breath. But allow that breath, that flow of the inhale and the extended exhale to be your rhythm, to be the pulsating energy that is fueling you. And then that is gently lulling you to a space and place of calm, of ease from stress and strain, of an opening yourself to be more receptive and open to more good than you can possibly imagine. Oftentimes we prioritize or we get into our heads and think our way through things when in essence, our true selves are all connected through our heart space. That intuitive knowing that tells you to go right when perhaps you, out of habit, always go left. Or that first inkling or that first mind that tells you to do something. And when you follow it, is aligned with just good after good after good. So as you're going to lean into your heart, that intuition, that sixth sense, and just feel. Simply allow yourself to feel wholly with the breath. Letting go of all tension, understanding that your mind may wander because that is what the mind does. You have thoughts, but you are not your thoughts. You have a mind, but you are not your mind. You are not any of the things that pass through your awareness. You are none of the things that may trigger a particular attachment to something. You are awareness itself. And whatever passes through your awareness is just that. Much like the clouds in the sky that pass through the horizon, taking different shapes and transitioning into other things. You're just going to allow whatever is passing through to do just that, remaining grounded. That you are one with Source, a perfect being, aligned and one with all that is, all there is. And as this being of perfection, everything you do, everything you think, everything is aligned in expressing the beauty that you are. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation with every breath, with every exhale. Open yourself up to be available to more good than you can possibly imagine. Allow the moments as they present themselves to be open to what it brings you. When we are open, when we are receptive, and allow ourselves the space to just receive and to just be without getting caught up in the web of the mind, it frees us to be more receptive to all that is persistently and consistently flowing through us. Feel into the love that is animating your very being. You do not know how to have to know the mechanics or the physics behind the breath. You do not need to know how to consciously break down your food on a moment by moment basis. You do not have to give prior notice to your body to let it know that you're going to engage in exercise and to gear up. Anything you do, whether it's walking across the room or picking up your phone or doing any type of movement, everything is supplied and supported for you before you even know that there is a request or there is something you want to do. We don't think twice when we're moving across the room. We don't think again when we go to open our laptops or to open the car door. Much less, we do not think it's time to beat my heart. It is time to flow oxygen through my body. So many things that we not take for granted, but so many things that are going on within this whole of an ecosystem that is literally right underneath our nose that is supporting us 24/7. Feel into the love that is literally supporting you to not only be able to breathe and to survive, but to thrive and to experience the joys of life. We do not have to worry about the breath, about simulation, or any of the things that are supporting you. That is all infused and brought to you by, as they used to say with Sesame Street, by all there is, was, ever shall be. So as you just breathe and feel into the love that is you. Love is an action. It is something that is coursing through your veins, multiplying your cells, supporting your health, wealth, and well being. Beyond the mind, remember who you are. Remember that all that you could ever hope, wish for, and desire is already available to you in consciousness. Because you are source, it is just a feeling into your desired state that magnetizes your desires to you. We are feeling beings. We observe, we see, we feel, we take in life through our senses. So that part of us that is gravitating to us, the law of attraction and all of that, it is often things that is a hard to grasp concept. That everything that we see, feel, and experience that is objective and tangible in our lives or presents itself as situations and circumstances are not connected to what we are being in the moment, because we are creating on a moment by moment basis by how we are using our attention from one moment to the next. And what we term or what we have formed a situation and circumstances that may not be to our choosing, our conscious choosing, is not a reflection of what you're holding in this moment. That ties back to how they say, close out all that you see that may deny or disprove what you may be feeling within your heart as far as what you want to pull to you. And remember, whatever where your attention goes, your energy flows. So feel and focus your attention in your awareness that more good is flowing to you than you could possibly imagine. Feel within your heart that although there may not be a path forward that your mind can concoct or can bring together the people and the things that have to work together in order to bring out your highest good. Feel with the very beat of your heart the relaxation of your face, your hands, your legs, your abdomen, that everything, whatever your situation, whatever your deepest desire may be, that everything is working together for your good. And that you need not take any exerted action or any forcing or trying to make things happen. Feel as if it is already here now. Place yourself in the tense of time that it is already done, that it already happened more beautifully than you can imagine. And shift the use of your imagination. We've also often been conditioned to really deeply believe and know that we have to prepare ourselves for what we don't want by entertaining and playing out various scenarios that play off of the absolute worst that can happen. We're going to shift that. And you are going to feel into the absolute best thing that can happen, that it is right on the horizon and that it is already done. It does not require any involvement from you. And if you need any evidence that you don't have to get involved, remember or think about how you are not consciously into the molecular level of how you are breathing, how you are processing bile, how your dinner or your lunch got utilized and is now flowing as blood through your veins. You did not have to do any of those things. So lean in and trust that because you have said it in your mind's eye, because you have affirmed that your good is flowing to you and increasing in abundant ways, and that whatever it is that it has been whispering into you or perhaps tugging on you for a while, that it is done. You can officially brush your shoulders off. You can breathe. Oftentimes we sigh when we are not aware that we are just easing tension and letting go of that white knuckling that we do sometimes when we grip onto things and we hold on and we think we have the force, we have the effort, we have to do all of this physical efforting to make things happen. Feel into ease, feel into the joy that good things are flowing to you in abundance. There is no beginning, there is no end, only the flow of more than you can possibly imagine. And just know that as our imaginations, or however we may script or shape something that we may want to come to happen to us, because we see it and feel it with our imagination that may look a particular way as a particular scenario, you are not attached to it, because our imaginations offer but one potential for how things can come together, but it is but a starting point. Meaning, when things don't come together as we may have imagined, it does not indicate failure. It does not indicate that something has gone wrong. It just means that in that higher viewpoint that is beyond what we can see with our limited 2020 or with assistive glasses, it is a viewpoint that is going beyond and that is in, intricately weaved in energetically with every other being that is around us. And that connecting into who and what we really are gives access beyond our physical selves. And so, because we are not involved in that intricacies, we trust and we feel into the knowing and we let it be. Trust knowing that everything is working together for my good, despite what you may see and feel with your senses. You block that off, or you take power back into your attention and you redirect your focus that everything is working together for my good. You breathe, you inhale, you exhale, and you allow yourself to be observing and watching the thoughts that may flow in to and fro, and redirecting your attention back to your intention, which is to allow life to flow through you more abundantly because you are source. You are not only human. In the next few seconds, we are going to allow ourselves to go deeper into practice. And so, what does that look like? Going deeper into practice is allowing yourself just to simply breathe in through six, in for 4, out for 6. You're just observing the breath, noticing how your thoughts flow. Whenever your attention drifts to another place or tense of time, you're bringing it right back. You're feeling with the breath, and you're also feeling into and allowing yourself to bathe yourself with the feeling that everything is working together for my good. You're easing up on the gas, a full throttle of making anything happen, and you're just allowing yourself to just be. We are beings, but oftentimes we play more into the doings, feeling like we always got to do something. This is you being still, allowing source energy to flow through you. And it is in these moments and times when we are able to hear, not with ears, but through our intuition and through our connectedness through our heart space. And in that hearing is not to say that you may feel it during this session. It may come later today, it may come tomorrow, but you were just sitting in the silence, opening your receptivity so that you are more available to whatever is seeking to express and communicate with you. So you will hear a set of chimes, and after a bit, we will come back to this space. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose, breathing in for 4, exhaling for 6. Feel yourself settle in, feeling in from the crown of your head down to the soles of your feet. We're going to touch back into the intention for the practice, open and available to more good than you can possibly imagine. Through the breath, the intention, and the stillness, feel into once more, reconnect to the unconditional love that is animating your very being. The very love that exists beyond any situation or circumstance. And remember, you are already whole, worthy, and complete, and deeply loved and supported beyond anything that you, and there's nothing that you could ever do that will change that. You are a being of perfection. There is never for anywhere for you to be other than where you are be where you are at each moment and what you are doing. You are exactly where you need to be. I would like to extend my gratitude and appreciation for you being in practice. I am truly, truly grateful for you. And I would like for you to extend some of that same love, gratitude, and appreciation for yourself. You are doing amazing, and it just keeps getting better. Float your eyes open and welcome back.
Thank you, Sonia. Hi,
You're
everybody.
welcome.
Thank you, Sonia.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Have a great one.
You
Okay.
too.
Good.
It was nice seeing you. Hope to see you again.
Guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a good one.
You
Okay.
too.
All right. Bye bye.